Egypt's central bank increased the maximum amount of cash customers are allowed to withdraw from their bank accounts and removed restrictions on how much they could deposit entirely. Under a rule put in place in April 2020, the central bank restricted withdrawals to 50,000 Egyptian pounds, equivalent to $2,600, but now will allow withdrawals of up to 150,000 pounds. Here are the details of these and other stories making headlines across the continent.
According to the 2020 rule, the limits were imposed as part of plan to mitigate the coronavirus pandemic. But bankers say the limit helped tamp down the black market in foreign currency by reducing the amount of available cash. The Central Bank of Egypt set the daily limit for cash deposits and withdrawals from the bank branches at 10,000 Egyptian pound for individuals and 50,000 Egyptian pounds for enterprises. With the exception of withdrawals by entrepreneurs for workers' disbursement, the CBE also set a limit of 5,000 Egyptian pound for cash deposits and withdrawals from the ATM machine, which it said it aimed at reducing crowding, particularly during payroll and pension disbursement. A month after the CBE raised the daily limit for cash withdrawals from ATMs to 20,000 Egyptian pound, up from 5,000 Egyptian pound, and from banks to 50,000 Egyptian pounds, up from the 10,000 Egyptian pounds. Elsewhere, Japan is set to promise some 30 billion aid for African development at a conference to be held in Tunisia this weekend. The aid, which will center on developing human resources in order to promote economic growth, will be announced at the Tokyo International Conference on African Development. Other topics will include food security for Africans in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, as well as climate change and the promotion of environmentally friendly businesses. The 8th TICAD is the first since 2019 and the only second held in Africa. It is co-hosted with the United Nations, the World Bank and the African Union Commission. Finally, Niger has deployed rainmaking technology aimed at alleviating the effects of drought in the country. The desert country has faced a food crisis for years because of extended dry spells. The induced rain technology involves using aircraft to spray chemical into clouds. The intervention is targeting areas where people farm. Some parts of the country have experienced flooding, further adding to the food crisis. Reporting for Lunchtime News, I'm Terry Njenga.